Alright guys, I'm Van, and I figured, actually give this one a intro, since the couple Town of Salem videos I've recorded with Jonk, as you've already seen. Most likely by the time that this gets uploaded. Obviously no actual intro to it, other than a few clips I threw in the beginning, most likely, because, future recording, me from the past, shit like that. Alright, so basically, this game, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. Basically, you're a boy that gets enrolled into a all-girls school by his mother, and basically throughout the year, he has to pretend to be a girl. So, I'm only going to do one playthrough of this. There's 3 different endings. I'm obviously going to go through my favorite. I've already played through this game all 3 times. So yeah, let's begin. Also, I will be saving throughout this, so in case if I make the wrong decisions, we will have backups for future. It was supposed to be a new day, a fresh start, a new school, a fresh start. Guys my age are supposed to have friends, to go out and have fun. Was it foolish for me to think that would actually happen, to look forward to it? I just arrived this morning, getting off the train and lugging a suitcase full of clothes and personal effects along the narrow, bustling sidewalks. It's a scene I was used to. Every new place I moved, I was always the weird transfer student. But for once, I was happy to be somewhere new, a place I could really call home, a private boarding school. All I could think about was how lucky I was to be here, to have a school where I could finally belong. That is, until... What did you say? This school is... This boarding school only admits girls. Guys, I'm sorry, I apologize for my terrible girl voice. Yeah, you're not gonna hear that at all for the rest of this game. Alright, so this is the girl that I will be going for in this playthrough. You'll see how it turns out in the near future. Alright, this boarding school only admits girls. Shoji, are you alright? At this moment, I'm anything but alright, but I have to play it cool. So, sorry, what? You look a little out of it. I think we're all a little surprised, but are you sure you're okay? That's it. It has to be a dream. This is a nightmare, and I'm going to wake up now. I'm fine, I think. There's no need to worry. I'm sure it was an honest mistake. This isn't the kind of trouble I usually associate with the principal's office. So far, she's been kind and understanding about the issue, though maybe a little too nonchalant. She looks so young that at first I couldn't tell her apart from some of the students. I've tried calling your parents, but neither of them have been answering the phone. Oh, they're probably still on the plane. It's a half-truth. My parents work for the government. They've always needed to travel for work, and their schedule is especially busy this year. This time, even I might not be able to get to talk to them much for a couple of weeks, which leaves you here for the time being. This probably wouldn't be a big deal to most students, I get that. A boy in an all-girls school, it sounds like a quirky story you'd tell to a new acquaintance. One time in high school, I got accepted to an all-girls school. It would be a great dinner party anecdote. But right now, I just feel terrified. My mother said she went to the school for herself. How did she not realize... but this wasn't always an all-girls boarding school. That was only a recent change in the last decade or so. We always had a high female enrollment, but they decided to make it exclusive when your mother was here. I'm sure it was co-ed. Although, that doesn't explain why she marked you as female on the forms. Female? My mother works for the government, but she can't even fill out a student recommendation correctly. Well, I wish I could do something to help, but my hands are tied. It's kind of against the rules to let a guy in. Well, wait, there has to be something we can do, some kind of loophole. It happens all the time in anime. Well, I guess we just broke the fourth wall. You do realize that this is real life, right? Why are you so afraid of leaving? If I do, I'll be dragged around the country with my parents for another year. I just got here. I don't want to leave. Please, I'm begging you. I'll do anything. An exception, huh? Well, you are pretty effete. What are you talking about? I meant your body. You might be able to pass as one. One of what? Are you going to let me in? Yes, I think I know a way. Oh, thank God. But only if you pretend to be a girl. Pretend to be a girl? Is that even legal? Looking at your file, your academic performance is very impressive. I don't think that she's listening to me. We did accept you here for a reason, of course, all gender mistakes aside. You're lacking a little in clubs and extracurricular activities, but your grades and aptitude tests more than make up for it. It shouldn't be a problem, really. You'll fit right in. How she came to that conclusion, I have no idea. I don't think... Listen. When did she get all so close all of a sudden? And so serious? I know you need this. This is your final year, right? Yes. Then you have entrance exams coming up, and you have to be thinking about your future. Further delaying your admission to a school will put you behind in your studies and could be disastrous for your record. If you enter late, you'll probably be playing catch-up with your classmates. Getting admitted to another school is going to take time. But if you stay here, all you have to do is pretend. Think of it like a drama club that happens to be full-time. Drama? She does have a point, though. I never had much to distract me from schoolwork, so my grades have always been high. No friends to go out with on weekends or have lunch with during school hours. I guess it made me very studious. And while I do want friends, I don't want that my grades to... I don't want that my grades to change now. Well, that's a grammar error right there. When it matters most. I guess, but how am I supposed to do that? Oh, that's the easy part. You'll just have to dress like you're one of the girls. Right, so easy. Is she out of her mind? I'll do what I have to. I see. To be honest, it's a little daunting being told that I have to dress up like a girl. As far as I know, a lot of work goes into a girl's daily maintenance, and the mandatory school uniform involves skirts, which seems risky. But Miss Rowan is looking at me so intently I can't bear to say no to her. I get the feeling that she's really taking a chance on me. I guess we both are. Are you okay with it, then? I don't think I have much of a choice. Nope, not really. She doesn't have to say it so brightly. Half the time, I can't even tell if she's being serious or not. I'm glad you're in agreement. Some boys your age wouldn't be so mature about it. It's a good quality to have. I'm not sure I can pull it off, to be honest. Just the fact that you're not freaking out over your masculinity or something is good enough for me. As for actually having the skill to do it, I'm sure you'll pick it up quickly. Or do you think that women are mysterious creatures never to be understood? I don't know which way to answer that and not be offensive. Which is in itself a good answer. You're thoughtful, Shoji. That's a quality that will help you here, and one I personally admire. See, you're proving to be a good fit for the school already. Also, if you guys haven't noticed yet, she is the school principal. Just heads up. I hope so. Now, about your clothes. I take it you didn't bring any woman's attire. Well, not exactly. What? No. Why would I? Oh, no reason. I was just asking. Hee hee. Anyway, we'll need to change that soon. I have my schedule here. If you'll just give me a moment, I'm sure we can work something out. For now, though, let's just do a little hairstyling. Huh? What are you... Oh. There, you look like a girl already. That quickly? I should be able to find a substitute for my second period tomorrow. Your second period? Do you teach a class, too? Of course, you wouldn't know. Not only am I the principal, but I also teach gym. Never heard of a principal that moonlights as a teacher. Then again, I've never been to an all-girls school either. Wait, what does her second period have to do with me? Yes, I think that'll work out nicely. I'll have someone cover my class, then we can go shopping together. Fuck. Shopping? With the principal? When I said I wanted to go to a new school and make friends, this really wasn't what I meant. Pardon me, but is that necessary? Don't we have uniforms? For the most part, you'll be wearing the school uniform, yes. But during off hours, you're allowed to dress casually. I know it's an odd situation, but people will start giving you funny looks if you just wear your uniform everywhere. This entire situation is strange. You'll be okay for tonight, though. There is a dress code, of course, though you're not really at risk of breaking it. But we should start on crafting your identity as a girl as soon as possible, don't you think? Right now, I don't know what to think. Great. I didn't even say anything. This is all happening so fast, I feel like I can't keep up. Still, for all the hurdles suddenly being thrown my way, I get the sense that this stupid situation somehow worked out in my favor. At least Miss Rowan seems enthusiastic about me joining the school. Miss Rowan, yes? What about my, appearance? Oh, don't worry about that, Shoji. You're definitely pretty enough to be a girl. I'm not sure whether that was a compliment or an insult. But with the way she said it, I think it was intended as the former. I'll see you tomorrow, then. Wait, how am I going to get out of here dressed like this? I hear Miss Rowan's voice from two directions. Selena to Miss Rowan's office. Selena to Miss Rowan's office. Who's Selena? Won't she realize I'm a boy? Girls can dress boyishly too if they want. It doesn't necessarily imply anything. And if she is suspicious, this will be a good exercise in thinking on your feet. You're testing me already? I wasn't thinking about it like that, but I guess you could see it that way. Just trying to relax and look natural, like you're supposed to be here. Everything will be fine, I think. Crap, I can feel my heart racing, but Miss Rowan looks very calm. Selena will show you around and take you to your dorm. You called Miss Rowan? Oh, wow. I really wasn't expecting to be taken to my room by a girl like her. That doesn't even sound right when I think about it. She's looking at me a little strangely. I wonder if she suspects anything. Selena, this is Shoji. She's a new student this year who got here a bit late, and I thought you'd like to show her around. Right, I need to get used to the new pronouns. Oh, definitely, I'd be happy to. Since it's a boarding school, it's not often that we get new students in the higher grades. It'll be nice to have a new face in our class. I'm glad to be here. That smile, is she always so enthusiastic? It's nice to meet you. And you as well. I think I've done alright at talking softly so far. Make sure she gets settled in, Selena. Here's the key to her dorm in B block, and take Shoji to her class as well. Got it. Come on, Shoji. I'll show you all the places you need to know to get you started. That's alright. To get you started. Plus, the best ways to beat your classmates to class each morning if you're the go-getter type. Have a good day, you two. So, thanks. See you later. Much later. See you, Miss Rowan. This is the main hall. It gets really crowded before classes begin, so a lot of us choose to walk outside instead. Maybe it's just me, but a stroll outside always helps clear my head. Do you like the outdoors, Shoji? Sure. Haha, sorry, sounded like a dumb question, I was just curious where you were from, if you were a city girl or not. Is there a right answer to this question? My parents travel a lot, so really I've lived all over. Oh, well-traveled. You're so lucky. I think traveling would be really exciting, but I never get to go anywhere. You'll have to tell me all about the places you've been sometime. Okay, sure, whenever you want. Great. Also, this is the storage closet. Usually only class representatives are allowed to dig around in here, but if you do need to get something, it's polite to knock. Knock? Come on, this way. Selena seems to like the talk, or at least she doesn't mind me being quiet. The school's campus is pretty big. I'm still a little confused by the layout as she takes me through the hallways. I realize now that I didn't even come in through the main entrance this morning. Although getting lost is the least of my worries right now. And it's hard to concentrate on directions with her walking next to me. Now isn't the time to be getting distracted with things like those. I mean, that. God, Shoji, you pervert. I really need to focus. And here's your classroom. So this is a classroom in an all-girls school. Well, yeah, it looks just like any other classroom, doesn't it? Oh, yes, of course. I've never seen one before, so... Were you expecting it to be pink or something? Thank God. What? No. Haha, it's okay, I was just joking. It's a pity we won't be in the same class together, though. We won't? Afraid not. Our grade is split into 2 classes, so in a sense that makes us rivals. I don't really see why that would be the case, but if she says so. But I hear good things about your teacher, so I wouldn't worry too much. You might even be able to sneak off now and then. Sneak off? What is she talking about? I decided to leave those questions for later. Now the real challenge will be finding my way back here tomorrow. Do you mind if we walk back to my dorm from here? I want to try and memorize the way so I'm not late tomorrow. Sure thing, that's probably a good idea, now that you mention it. This way, I'll take you through the grounds so you can see them too. I can tell that there's something on her mind from the way she keeps looking at me. She's sticking to normal questions though, which is a relief. Some students like to bring lunch out here and eat in the sun. It's a nice break from being inside all day. I just can't stand being cooped up inside and sitting still, you know? Human lunch is always the highlight of the day for me. What about you? I'm not the greatest athlete. You'll come over eventually, once I teach you the ropes, that is. Part of me was hoping for an invitation to sit with her at lunch, but there wasn't one. Still, her kindness seems genuine so far, and I'm glad I got to meet her first. It would have been bad if it was someone more curious. Home sweet home, this is your dorm. It might not look like much right now, but once you get it personalized a little, you'll be comfortable. Thank you, I think I can find my way. Huh? Wait, did she just shut the door? The number of times I've been alone with a girl in a private room can be counted on one hand. And the counting wouldn't take up that many fingers. So I've got to ask, are you a lesbian? There's the question. Afraid not. Is that the sort of thing girls just ask each other? What? Sorry, is it a difficult question? No? No, it's not a difficult question, or no, I'm not a lesbian. Yes, I mean, both, I'm not a lesbian. Wait, was that the right answer? I mean, I definitely like girls, but... I'm so confused. Haha, I'm sorry. Maybe that was a little too forward, I just noticed your clothes since you're really boyish. I thought maybe it was a statement, you know, the cute, butch, tomboy type. Oh, I can see where she might have come to that conclusion. No, nothing like that. I just really like comfortable clothes. Haha. Well, I guess that makes sense. Still, I bet you look extra cute in your uniform and other girly clothes, don't you? Really? Because I'm trying extra hard not to think about it. I don't really think so. Aw, and you're modest, too. Well, I'm glad you're going to be with us this year. Like I said, we're not in the same classes, but I'm sure to see you around. Have a good night. Just like that, she's gone. I finally get a moment to breathe and actually think. This is all so bizarre. I doubt that Mom knew what she was signing me up for. But I don't think that she would fault me for doing what I have to. The principal approved it, so it must be okay, right? Miss Rowan did say there would be a uniform in here ready for me. I wonder if it's in the wardrobe. Oh. Are these? The skirts are one thing, but folded neatly at the bottom of the drawer. Are those panties? They even have the school colors and logo on them. This is all too strange. I think it's even making me tired. I should unpack, but really, if I'm not even going to be wearing those clothes much, why bother? All I want to do is go to sleep. Maybe I'll wake up and this will all be one of those strange anxiety dreams. What happened yesterday? I wonder what time it is. I didn't set the alarm. What the fuck am I wearing? Well, I guess we kinda did pack girl clothes, in a way. That's one way to wake up in the morning. I should probably get up now, though I've never gotten ready as a girl before. Plus, I didn't even unpack last night. 1 hour later. The first day at a new school is usually bad enough. I guess I've kind of gotten used to them, always transferring in the middle of the year. But now it's a whole new kind of worry. Looking at myself in the mirror, wearing a girl's uniform, I'm feeling all of yesterday's anxiety all over again. If I actually wanted to cross-dress, this would almost be exciting. But I don't. I'm a guy through and through. It's really freaking me out. I can't imagine living like this all the time. Can I really pull this off? Well, I have to. I don't have a choice. I just need to put my mind to it. And then I look down at my legs and come to a sudden realization that they look like the lumberjacks. Uh-oh. Do I need to shave them? Some more time later. Who would have thought shaving your legs would be so long and difficult? It looks like I got mauled by a rabid badger. Oh well, I need to hurry and get to class and stop worrying about this. It's a good thing I woke up early this morning. I think this is a path through the grounds that Selena showed me yesterday. There are girls already walking to class, all dressed in their uniforms, so I think I'm going the right way. It's weird, thinking about myself as being one of them. My stomach is twisting itself in knots the closer I get to the classroom. Some of the girls are looking at me. Before, I probably would have leaped at the chance to talk to a girl, but now that I don't have any other choice, it's just nerve-wracking. Phew, I managed to hurry by them. This is the room that Selena showed me yesterday. Shoot, my feet just froze. Where do I sit? Are there assigned seats? Selena told me she wouldn't be in my class, and I don't know anyone else. Some of the girls are already seated, twisted around in their seats, talking to each other, giggling. They're starting to notice me. I should have waited outside the classroom. Ah, there you are. What? Oh, this must be the teacher. Shoji, yes, it's an honor to meet you. Welcome to our class. If you don't mind standing here for a few moments, we'll let everyone get settled. After that, I'll let you introduce yourself to the class. Well, here goes. It's only a few sentences about myself. I'm used to first introductions, but I still hate talking in front of people. Especially a bunch of girls I don't even know while wearing a skirt. Most of the girls are already in their seats, and now almost all of them are staring at me. Please just let me sit down. This year we have a new student joining us. Go on, introduce yourself. Hello? I'm Shoji. Speaking softly helped hide my voice, but maybe I spoke a little too softly. When I glanced up from the floor, several of the girls were leaning forward, leaning forward in their seats. That would be leaning. Maybe they couldn't hear me very well. Wait, did someone just go, aw? Thank you, Shoji. We'll make sure you fit right in. Please have a seat, the third row there by the window. A window seat, not bad, but probably not good either. It's difficult to focus now that class has actually started. I can go through the motions, but my mind keeps drifting. Girls are usually playful and flirty with each other, aren't they? What if one of them pulls up my skirt? What would even happen if I got found out? I can't keep thinking like this. I really need to focus. Is class over already? I hope the teacher didn't notice I was spacing out too badly. There are some other girls looking at me. Hopefully, if I just keep looking through my bag and stall long enough, they'll lose interest. For now, I just want to get through the first day in one piece. Good, I think they're gone. Oof. Oh my gosh, are you okay? They really had to spell it like that? That's disappointing. Okay, oh crap. I didn't even see her, and I bumped right into her. How did she move so quietly? I hope my hands didn't go anywhere inappropriate. Yes, I'm fine. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention, and don't worry about it. It's really nothing. I'm Hoshi, class representative. Oh, maybe that's why she seems a little stiff. She sits close to the front, so I noticed her while giving my introduction, that and the fact that she's one of the prettiest girls in the class. As the class representative, I'm tasked with making sure you have everything you need. Please don't hesitate to call on me if you need anything. Oh, thank you. I know I already gave an introduction, but I'm Shoji. It's a pleasure, Shoji. One of our primary goals is to excel and be the most academically successful class of our grades. I think you'll make a good contribution to our efforts. That sounds like a lot of weight is being put on my shoulders. What was that noise? That's the warning bell for the end of the period. After that, we only have 2 minutes to get to the next class. 2 minutes? We have gym next. Do you know where that is? No, I'm afraid I don't. Selena didn't show me the gym yesterday. Of course, she probably assumed I'd just follow my class. You should come with me then. You don't want to be late now, do you? I just hold you back. I don't want to get you in trouble. Don't worry, I'm sure they'd believe me if I told them why, just as long as we don't make a habit out of it. Of course not. She may speak a little formally, but I have the feeling that she really wanted to help me out. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it there. Alright, hopefully you enjoy the series so far. I'm already enjoying it, obviously. So I just want to give a little bit of a talk here. So, obviously, it's a long episode, nearly 30 minutes long. This is most likely how I will be doing most of my series, other than Town of Salem or other games that aren't story-based. I'll be recording probably a 30-minute episode or so in the very beginning of each series, and then, like, drop it down to maybe 15 minutes each. So then, I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate all the love that you guys ever give to any of my series that will be in the future. And have a good night. Oh, God damn it. Alright.